Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are here at the final of the Dubai Sevens. It is going to be South Africa, the team that were able to win it last week, up against a different side in this final. And it is going to be Australia this week. Last week it was the USA and South Africa winning that one comfortably. They're on a massive winning streak when it comes to the scheme of things. And Australia, they were able to have a decent performance in their last matchup. And it's going to be important that they have a very decent performance in this game as well, winning their semi-final 40-0 up against a very tough side in Argentina, who were actually able to finish, I believe they finished fifth overall for their rankings. Or actually, sorry, they did finish third, and France did finish fourth. But nonetheless, hope you guys are excited for this game. Do let me know your score predictions in the chat. We have got S-Book there, Beers check, Biltong check, keyboard check, log into Kiwi Lads check, and it is awesome to have you here for this match, mate. And hopefully you are doing well and you are excited for this game for the Blitzbox Aussie to win. Check 70 cents check as well. Says JA's there, so he is going for the Aussies in this matchup. It's certainly going to be a tough battle between the two sides. We know how strong South Africa are. We know that Australia have got the potential as well to be able to do great things in this game. But a player for me who's going to be changing this game is Selvin Davids for the South Africans. Like, he is just an absolutely phenomenal talent. The way that he has been going, it just seems like he might be able to help them out. We have got Trunks in the chat. I said hello as well. Welcome into the live stream. Ellie is here in the chat as well. We can see there that South Africa in Dubai have won 4 of the last 5 fixtures here for the final. So they are absolutely on fire. And like Jack as well, says what Russell told you. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It is hugely appreciated, all the support you guys have been showing on these live streams. We are hoping to do a URC live stream for the second half of that game pretty much straight away after this one finishes. If the Spark Sport does sort it out and do actually show that game. I know that they're having a few technical difficulties at the moment, but by the time this one is over, it should be all good to go. But I'm excited for this game. Hope you guys are as well, because it is going to be an absolutely cracking one, with the fact that South Africa, it's going to be relatively tough for them in this game. They've had quite a few injuries sneaking in. We did see Duplessis last week. He did get stretched off the field, and unfortunately he has not returned. But with the side that they have got at the moment, I'm going to read through the starting lineups in a very short moment, and you guys will see exactly why these two sides are going to go to battle out there on the field. Let the Aussies break the streak as well. See Sebastian there. Yeah, it's going to be tough for them. But if anyone can do it here, I feel like that's the thing. Australia, everyone thought it was going to be Fiji. Everyone thought the first week and the second week, maybe Fiji will be able to make it through. Fiji didn't even make it to the quarterfinals for this one. But now Australia are a side that have got a few unknowns in there as well. Yul, he's come out of nowhere, and he is playing absolutely phenomenal rugby for them. Also, Corey Toole doing very nicely in the last match. Employee of the month check as well, says JA, and let the Aussies break the streak there. But now both sides making their way out onto the field. Sawyer's Wapi leading his boys, and his breakdown work in recent games has been absolutely incredible. Sebastian, can we believe your calls? For me, South Africa 27-15 as well. And chat says Trunks there, and also we have got there. This is going to be epic. South Africa to win. Take it all, or take it at the last moment as well, says Paul. And that is certainly a possibility. I feel like this game's going to go down to the wire. Maybe not as far down to the wire as Great Britain versus Ireland, because we did have 6 minutes of extra time for that game. But it wouldn't surprise me if we get a few moments after this full-time whistle. Maybe we get to see this game go for about 15. But we have got there no yawns check as well, says Jay, exactly right. And we have got Johan in the chat as well. Welcome in, mate. Do let me know, ladies and gentlemen, who is your game changer? Who is going to be able to cut this game open for either side? I am saying straight away for South Africa, I can't even choose just one. It's got to be Selvin Davids, and also it will be Sawyer's Wapi, the captain. His work in the breakdown, like I mentioned, he wins about 2 or 3 penalties for his side each match. And then also, it's just Selvin Davids. He's been phenomenal in all of the matches that he has been playing. Michael, it's at South Africa all the way. And yeah, that's going to be an Australian side. They are missing a few of their key players that you could say that normally they would have liked to have, but they have still got a very capable side with Josh Turner, who will be one to watch out for. Henry Hutchison captaining the side here, and Dick Chick as well, and Go Bookie as well. And the chat says Trunks in South Africa all the way there. But we are here in the Australian national anthem for the second time for these finals. As we know, Australia were able to make it through to the final with the women's game. They versed Fiji, and they were able to get themselves a win in the end. And it does mean that, I don't know, maybe the Australian boys, they have just that little bit more hype behind them, because of the fact that if the women have been able to do it, can they also get the job done? We have got there Go Bocky as well, and Go Box in the chat from Joshua, and Let's Go Aussie in the chat from Black, and also 2112 for the Blitzbox, and Henry Hutchison is my guy to watch as well. He's certainly a talented player in that fullback jersey, and he's got the pace to be able to kind of really compete with all of these guys. You can see there the Australian women's side, they are on the sideline at the moment celebrating their win, but now they are sitting here. They are ready to watch the men get the job done perhaps in this one, but the South Africans, they will definitely have something to say about that. You can see Sawyers Wapi. It's very hard to pick between Sawyers Wapi and Stelvin Davids in terms of who has been having the most impact for the South Africans so far. I'd say Sawyers Wapi. He's just been absolutely incredible for them. But a couple of these young guys, such as a Yul, maybe the pressure of this situation doesn't quite sink in for him. So because of that, he might be able to play that free-flowing rugby that we are used to seeing him play. And maybe it could be great for them as well. I just heard a whistle blown. Oh, I've just realized I've got the sound of the other game going. The Lions are winning that game 10-0 at the moment up against the Stormers, and there is a yellow card for both sides and at the early stages of that one. But we will be transferring straight over to that one to do the second half live commentary, as well as having a chat about the sevens and everything. I like the look of Christian and Jensen as well. Could be a future Wallabies. Yeah, he's looking very good so far. And hopefully he does get a little bit of game time in this match as well. South Africa needs to score early to get on the front foot as well, says Joshua. Exactly right. In their game up against France, it was actually France who were able to score the first try, and it did mean that they were on the back foot from the get-go. But South Africa, anytime they get a little bit of space, they will make you pay. Selvin Davids, Dupré, and also Sawyers Wapi. Even Zane Davids, he's got plenty of power. But then the last try was scored by JC Pretorius, and he has been one that always seems to shine in the last 2 minutes of a game. We can see the South African supporters in the crowd. Over 100,000 people in Dubai watching this game. So hopefully it is going to be an absolutely awesome one. We have got there. Yes, Sebastian has to hurt. Indeed, how did Fiji in the rest of the tournament as well? Says Drunks there as well. Nonetheless, that is the national anthem of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the final of the Dubai Sevens for the men. South Africa on an over 20 match winning streak. Can they get themselves the win here? Visa, Davids, Pretorius, Dupré, David, Sawyers Wapi, the captain, and Van Wyk will be the team that they have decided to start this match for South Africa. Then for the Australians, the challengers, the ones who are trying to dethrone these South Africans, Hutchinson, Patterson, Maloof, Toole, Roach, Turner, and Ben Dowling is going to be the starting lineup that they have decided to go with. So no sign of Yul yet, but when he gets out on the field, you will know about it because I will be saying his name plenty of times, I think. Now, Jeremy Rosier will be in charge of this one. 114 matches as an official. Hit that like button if you like that blow-up doll in the background as well. And also, that South Africa has added bonus of a magnificent defense, the best on the block as well. Exactly right. And the pace that they have to be able to run back and cover that defense is just second to none. They just always get back there. It looks like there's a fast break, and they've shut it down straight away. And also, we have got there, Hamish. What sound will you make when you try to clear the back of your throat as well? Says Esbog. I'm not sure. That is a good question. I'll probably end up well and truly like having a sore voice tomorrow, or not a sore voice per se, but a sore throat. But we have still got the KFC Big Bash that we will be covering on the channel as well. That's going to be the kickoff now, and it will be South Africa who will be kicking off from right to left. The Dubai Sevens, the final matchup that we are going to get to see of 2021, and it is about to be underway with Sullivan Davis kicking it off high to the left-hand side, going nicely in the air, taken nicely by Roach, though, was just outside of his 22, 25 metres out, going to the short side here. Henry Hutchinson stepping nicely, but good tackle on him by Visa. Once again, rolling it back to Roach, trying to step through the defence. JC Pretorius is in pretty well marked, though. And now another good step here from the Australians. They need to make sure that they keep the ball in hand. It's a penalty to South Africa. Not what they wanted in the early stages. Now Van Wyk, he has got plenty of pace, going straight through the middle. Only 10 metres out here for the Australians. Scramble defence from the Dupré with the wide cutter pass. Sawyers Wapi, one-on-one steps round Toole. And it's the try already. Sawyers Wapi scores the try for the South Africans, and what a try it is as well. Just steps off the foot, says thanks very much for coming. I'm the captain and I am going straight through to score my side. The first try of the match was just all of a sudden just stolen in a breakdown. Visa was the man who was able to get the job done. Impy Visa. Then from there, the quick tap taken by the South Africans. Van Wyk just took off at the line, and then on the outside, wide cut out pass. Sawyers Wapi stepped on the inside. Corey Toole, no chance, and he was able to score the opening try of the match with a kick to come. Go blitz box as well. That was too easy as well. And it's as strong as says Drunks there. Dupré strikes. Not quite able to get the distance on that one. So still the score will remain 5-0. And also we have got there. Let's go South Africa, says Stanley. How many minutes left, says Barry Green. We are only sitting 1 minute 30 into this game. And easiest by, says Drunks there. And I'm trying to teach you to say Gil as well in the chat. Gil. Is it Gil? Yes, Bock, and also Blitzbox are poisonous as well, says Johan there. And come on, Blitzies. Ronnie B as well in the chat. It is going to be kicked off by the Blitzbox once again. Can they get themselves around that 30-point mark? in this final. Oh, Rocha hard by Visa, who's playing a very physical game. Hutchinson now cuts the ball on the inside. Good low tackle from Zane Davis. Straight in there, Pretorius. Not able to turn it over, though. And the Aussies are still going to have this one. Or Zane Davis, he took it quickly or tried to take it around the side of the breakdown. And now Australia get the penalty on their own 22. Looks like they're going to be slowing this one down and may just take this quick tap here. Try and get up the field a little bit more. And Alamo Hill as well. It says Stanley. I feel like I'm pronouncing it very badly. Thank you, South Africa. Says Joshua. They've decided to take the quick tap. So only a few meters out from the line here. A little bit risky. Roach trying to back his place. Tackled high, though. And it is going to be going back for the penalty. And they are going back. The referee, the players just wanted to keep on going there. But the referee said, no, we're going to go back for that high tackle. And now 4 minutes 20 left in this first half. Are you going to do Lions versus Stormers directly after this one? Says Barry, we are indeed. We're going to be doing the second half of that game, and we will talk all about that one as it has taken place. But also, we are going to be talking about the sevens for that second half of that game as well. So pretty much anyone who is here on the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you do want to hear all about our URC commentary. But now Josh Turner, Hutchinson, cutting nicely. Oh, breaking straight through the tackle of Van Veek. Is he going all the way? It looks like it is going to be a nice cutout. Pass once again there. Josh Turner it is. He's going to be shut down by Van Veek as well. Visa straight on the ball wins the penalty for the blitz box. Taking the quick tap now. Trying to go 10. He wasn't quite on the mark, though, so they're going to be going back. Don't give any Aussies anything as well. Beat the Aussies as well, says Trunks there. And also Sullivan Davids needs you as well. Says the Morse. Tell you what, Sullivan Davids is absolutely a phenomenal player. He's kicking that one for touch. Is it going to find touch, though? Yes, it does. Oh, what a kick that is from Sullivan Davids. But a great run from Henry Hutchinson. Ended up just running straight over the top of Van Veek, who was trying to defend it. And then a nice cutout pass by Hutchinson, but just the cover defense, like we mentioned, they get back as soon as physically possible, the blitz box, and there is just no time, but straight away, Visa in this match so far has won 2 penalties for the blitz box. The first one won them, or they got a try off it, I should say, and now this one has got them some good field position. Throw it in nicely, and it is going to be claimed now. Dupree across to Sullivan Davids. On the outside, they have got Sawyers Wapi if they decide to use him instead. Now cutting back to the other side, Van Veek. Now Dupree with a nice step tackle low. And a good tackle by Maloof. Is it on the side of the Australians? They win the penalty now. 40 meters out from their line. They're trying to get the ball out from Branco Dupree. Is this first name Branco? Yes, it is. And now it's going to be Josh Turner taking it quickly. Now on the outside, Dowling. Nice inside ball to Roach. Even better inside ball to Patterson. Now on the halfway line here for the Australians, JC Pretorius wrestled down to the ground. Roach, Sawyers Wapi caught napping there. And because of it now, the Australians, they are going to be going in, and it will be the quick-footed Corey Toole who does score it in between the sticks. And that is going to be now 7 points to Australia and 5 for South Africa. They have been able to get themselves right back into this game. The South Africans, they will be under pressure. I noticed straight away the reason that gap opened up so much, it was actually Sawyers Wapi. Instead of being out on his wing, he committed in early, and it did leave that gap on the outside for them to try as well. Branko old leg as well. Let's do this as well, says Mawson. Also, who you rooted for when Kiwi lads, South Africa or Australia? I believe South Africa will be able to get the win, but Australia just getting themselves their first try of the match and possibly not their last. But Corey Toole, pace for days, just going for it, that man. Was able to score himself the try between the posts as well. And let's put the 7s team in the 15s back line as well. And how was your day, Kiwi lad, says Trunks? It has been extremely awesome with the amount of rugby that we have got on. And this is not the last game of rugby that is happening today. We've also got the game between the Stormers and the Lions that we will be commentating for the second half as well. And Boost Sebastian as well in the chat from Trunks. And also we have got their try for AU, says Sebastian there in the chat. And South African flags from Johnny Douglas. Anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It is hugely appreciated, all you guys being here. We have got 1 minute 15 left in the first half of this fixture. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Help the lads reach 8K as well. Says Sebastian, can we hit 8,000 subscribers by the end of the day? Perhaps we will try, but JC Pretorius there wrestled down 30 meters out from their line near the blitz box. Once again, passing the ball back across field. Visa with a good flat ball. Zane Davids, as soon as he gets space, it is danger. He's just going to keep on running. Doesn't offload to Sullivan. And now it's still available here for the blitz box. Little knock on. Was it no Visa? They have said it went backwards. That one has gone forward, though. And now it is going to be the scrum feed for the Australians. We have got their never underestimated drop kick as well, says Joshua there. And also South Africa for the win. And Yuki lads as well, says Barry Green. And South Africa best side of the world right now, says Trunks. Absolutely. 20-something matches in a row. I keep on messing up in terms of how many it is. I believe they're 23 at the moment. I got booted in the chat. Nice on 10 out of 10 as well. The chat says Sebastian there. South Africa, come on lads. 24-0. As well, says Johnny Douglas. So, yeah, this will be the 24th win in a row for South Africa if they can get the job done here. And this will be 4 gold medals back to back to back to back for them. They were able to win both in Canada, and now they want to add both in Dubai as another one of their accolades. But now out the backline, Roach here. Going to be stepping nicely. Branco de Perea tries to drag him down, has been able to do so, and trying to get straight in the breakdown. Losing his footing, though. This is going to be at halftime now, but once this ball goes out, we will have the stoppage. Nice step on the inside from Patterson. Henry Patterson it is. Counter right there from Visa, wrestling his way forward, and it is still going to be available for the Aussies. Currently still sitting inside of the first half. There is 7 minutes to play. Branco de Perea. Oh, sorry, it was actually in the end. Sullivan Davis. Nice step there from Patterson. They need to be careful, though, because straight in the breakdown, the Springboks 7 side will just keep on going at you. Roach now has got this one out the back line. Henry Hutchinson one-on-one out on the wing. No, instead, it is actually going to be Dowling trying to pierce the gap. The referee having to duck out of that one. So here's Wapi getting straight on the ball. He's won the penalty for a side. Takes the quick tap. Oh, he's knocked it on, though. And that is going to be halftime. And he is not happy. So here's Wapi. He normally absolutely dominates when he has got the ball in hand. And also we have got there Branco in the chat, says Mawson. Also, in there from Maurice. But this is going into halftime now. 7 points to Australia, 5 to South Africa. 7 minutes to work here. And Sawyer's Wapi did so well. He got the turnover. But then, unfortunately for him, he did end up putting that ball down when he did try and take the quick tap. And because of it, does mean that this game is only separated by 2 points going into the second half. Dunbar at the moment, he's got a massive mullet on the man. Hutchison also got a similar haircut for them, but I'm looking at the menu will be coming off that bench. Yul is definitely one to watch out for, and Billy Meeks as well. While I am at it, I feel will be a good addition to the Wallabies side when they do make their way back out onto the field. Over 100 watching, yet only 16 likes. Hit that like button. Don't be shy as well, says JU, the man. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like. Let's see if we can get to 30 likes by the end of this live stream. And thunderous second half incoming as well, says Sebastian. In 2007-2008 series, New Zealand won 5 cups in a row of days of DJ Fours as well. What a phenomenal player he was back in the day. I see they've got that little van in the background once again that does deliver the ball out onto the pitch. For some reason, that seems to be a very popular thing, but I am not complaining one bit. I absolutely love seeing it in Tokyo, and the conditions here for this game are probably pretty similar to Tokyo in terms of the fact it is very hot at the moment. 1 try apiece, 1 visit to the opposition 22 for both of these sides as well. Missed tackle so far, South Africa missing the 2, but making the 13 compared to the 1 missed tackle of Australia, 5 made. 2 line breaks for Australia, 1 for South Africa. So it is actually a very, very close final so far. I like Gammelbach as well, says Johannes there in the chat. Yeah, anyone who is wondering about what we are going to be doing straight after this live stream, we're transferring straight over to our next one, and that is going to be the Union game that has taken place between the Stormers and the Lions. It is currently happening, and it is currently a very decent game of rugby by the looks of it. Stormers sitting on 7 points after just scoring, and then it is 10 points to the Lions, so they are actually leading this one, but it was a good fend in the end from one of the big forwards, and it was actually the number 9 for the Stormers who was able to score the try there, but nonetheless getting back into this game now for the Sevens. It's going to be an important second half for both of these sides. Sebastian as well. And Box cooking Australia in the second half coming as well, says Chunks there in the chat. And also we have got there, you can do this, says Morse there as well. It looks like they've made a couple changes. And I'm waiting to see Ronald Brown because he has been just impact and a half off the bench for South Africa anytime he makes his way out onto the field. And that's going to be kicked off by the Australians. Going from right to left, just gets at the 10, and they're going to be trying to retain it. Oh, it's almost Sullivan David's ball. Hutchinson jumps on it, though, and they are going to still have this one here for the Australians. Roach fires it back across field. Still available for the Australians. Oh, it's a cutout pass. Roach now fires it back once again to Maloof. Going to be so important that Australia have more possession in the second half, just driving his way forward. Now, JC Pretorius straight on the ball, wins the penalty, 17 as well, and 12-7 to South Africa as well, says Clement. So now it is going to be going forward in South Africa. Sullivan Davis now with the draw and pass. Passing it out to the press. Sawyer's Wapi out on the wing. Good step on the inside, running into his own player. But now firing it back to Sullivan Davis. Visa now looking like he was going to go for the cutout pass. Decides against it. Billy Meeks gives away the penalty, I believe it was, for not rolling away. And now South Africa once again going to have the attacking opportunity with the quick tap, something that they absolutely love to do so. But now going out the back line once again. It's going to be the wide pass from Van Veek out to Zane Davids. It's forward. It's been called forward. And now because of it, Zane Davids hasn't been able to pick up the try. So close, but it did just drift forward for them. And also we have got there Sullivan Davids as well in the chat, Son Morse. And also we have got there in the chat as well. Finals are not easy. We see if Australia can absorb the pressure of the final in the second half as well, says S-Bock. Exactly right. It is always going to be tough for a side that haven't actually been in too many finals recently, Australia, compared to the Springboks. 7 side who have been there every single one recently, but it is Van Veek who has made his way off the field. 5 minutes 45 left in this game now, and it is going to be the feed for Australia. George Turner putting the ball in. His name's not George, it is actually Josh. It's kind of close, but not even the same starting letter. George Turner, not George. It's going to be fired back though, and it is going to be a loose ball here for the Australians. Turner takes it nicely, and now straight on the ball. Almost stolen by the blitz box. Henry Hutchison looks to the short side, just trying to drive his way towards the 22. Good attacking run from him to be able to get Australia just a little bit more space. Now breaking the line here, Dowling. He is back in his pace. He's going to be dragged down, or is he? He's still driving 40 at Dowling. And now Australia are going to be back almost on the halfway line. Henry Hutchison cuts nicely on the inside. Oh, that was high, and that's going to be a yellow card, I believe, is it? No, it is just going to be the advantage. Maloof now on the outside. Meeks drops the ball, and it's going back for the penalty for the high tackle. Because he was dipping, it does mean that it isn't going to be a yellow card. Come on, South Africa as well. And the chat says Joshua there. Going to be interesting. Final 5 minutes of this game. Come on, Sullivan as well, says Morse there in the chat. Hutchison there, just a little bit high from Branco Dupree, unfortunately for him. Did end up connecting with the head. Now Australia once again going for the backline movement. Roach decides to cut nicely on the inside, breaking the line here. St. David's trying to stop him, done nicely. The ball is loose, and it's back on the side of Ronald Brown. And he is a player who I mentioned earlier on. He is just a super sub for the South Africans. They have been told to use it, I should say. Soyas Wapi is going to be on the breakdown. St. David's now goes back across to Selwyn. Davids puts a chip and chasing, and he's got plenty of pace as well. The ball's going to be sitting up. Oh, it's taken beautifully there for the Australians. Meeks gets it now 40 metres out from his own line, holding the ball in one hand, and it's a great attacking run. Hutchinson now with the step, and he is driving forward. Billy Meeks gets the offload, and Australia are 30 metres out now. South Africa still defending with their lives because they need to make sure that the Australians don't score another try here. They're going to be firing the ball back. It's gone back into the breakdown. And it is going to be a knock-on advantage against the South Africans. Now looking to the right-hand side here. Australia just having a little bit of time to reset it. It's going to be Dowling with a good attacking run. Not able to free up the hands, though. Zane Davids wants to be able to go in there and contest for it. Not able to, though. Hutchinson plays halfback now out there back line once again here. It's going to be Billy Meeks. Good attacking run from him. Stepping nicely. JC Pretorius makes the attack on him. Gets on the ball. Oh, he didn't win it. Yes, he does. He gets the penalty for his side. Come on, South Africa as well. In the chat says Barry Green there. And it looking good in sevens this year, says Strunks for Australia. And also we've got their minutes left. We have got 3.5 minutes left in this one. Come on, box as well. One more score. Blitz box as well, says Morsan. Come on, says Telefoni. It's going to be a close finish to this match by the looks of it. Australia sitting on 7. JC Pretorius is on fire. His number is 6. And that is about how many turnovers he's got in the last couple games for the South Africans. Fist pump from the coach. This is going to be a nerve-wracking last 3 minutes 20, and it looks like JC Pretorius, surely he's not making his way off the field. No, he is staying out there, which is great to see. It is going to be kicked for touch now by the Blitz box, please box as well. Says Stanley, they're on a 23-match winning streak. Can they continue it into the later stages of this game? But anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are going to be back for the URC in just a very short moment. Minutes left. Amish as well says Morse. We have got 3 minutes left in this one. We love you as well, says Telefoni. And also we have got there in the chat from Enrico as well. And go South Africa, says Telefoni test there. And Dupree now going to be throwing this ball in on the halfway line here for South Africa. It's going to be jumping to the front. JC Pretorius takes it, gives it back to Dupree. Now Selvin Davids, he is always able to create an opportunity. Ronald Brown, another man who has been able to do so. They've got to stop him from finding the offload, and that is what the Australians have been able to do. Soyas Wapi protects the ball there for the blitz box. Now going back across to Dupree on the halfway line at the moment. Fisa with a good attacking run. It's actually Krobler who has made his way out there. Still available for them. Great attack from Australia to try and turn it over in the breakdown. JC Pretorius, is he going to make it? Yes, he does. And he's done it in every single game that the Blitzbox have been playing. JC Pretorius, he scored in the last 3 minutes. I swear in every single game almost recently. Dubai has been able to score so far, and JC Pretorius picks it up for them, and now South Africa take the lead back. This is an important kick. Oh, he's going like that. Okay, he's saying that maybe he's going to be going off the field, but they will certainly be hoping he can stay out there for the last 2 minutes of this game. But JC Pretorius breaks through, scores the try, and South Africa take the lead. But yeah, let's go there. South Africa are good on pressure as well, says Joshua. They are indeed. They have been able to just hold on while Australia have done their big attack. Score on their try of their own as well and make a 4 in a row box as well, says Trunks there. But put down by JC Pretorius. He was signaling that he does want to go off the field, and that is what is happening now. It has missed. It's missed for South Africa, which does mean if Australia score a try, it does mean that maybe it is going to be the chance for them to be able to win this game. South Africa will be kicking off with 1:20 left in this fixture. Anyone who is new to the channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are covering all of the sevens competitions that are coming up in the future, including Malaga, Spain. When it does take place, Henry Hutchison now has got this ball available. And it is going to be now in the hands of the number 2 for Australia, only just making his way out onto the field. Ronald Brown trying to stop it now. Maloof with the wide cut out pass. Sawyers Wapi rushes up. Just fired back for Hutchison. This is still an opportunity for the Australians. Dowling trying to drive his way forward, but St. David's able to drag him down. 50 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen, in this fixture. Springboks have a lead by 3. Can they get themselves all the way through? Sawyers Wapi, was it high? Yes, it was. And it's going to be the high tackle against the minutes left as well. We have got less than 1. It is 40 seconds left. Josh Turner, gets that tackle away. Hutchison hard. Sawyers Wapi not able to get on the ball now. Now it's going back. Josh Turner, man on the outside for them. Step on the inside nicely. Fires it on the outside. Roach looking for the corner tackle nicely. Oh, the ball on the inside wasn't a knock on. Yes, it was. 20 seconds left, and I think that could be the game for the Blitz box. Let's go the Australia looking dangerous. Go box as well. And a JCU legend as well. Thank you, Pretorius. A try scoring machine. He is indeed. He keeps on going. Big defenses. South Africa there as well. That was a massive opportunity for the Australians. Roach down the wing. Tried to find the offload on the inside, but it was in the end Visakak who just wasn't able to hang on to that ball. And it was a little knock on from the man, but it looks like Zane Davids. He has got the hands on the heads. He will be nervous for the last 20 seconds of this game. All the Springboks side need to do is win the scrum. They kick it into touch, they win this game, and they make it 4 in a row in a 24-match winning streak. But if Australia can somehow contest in this one and get that ball back, it's going to be interesting. Go box from a Wales fan as well, says Strunks. Hit the like button for South Africa to hold on as well, says Sebastian. You hit the man. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to that channel. We are going to be back, like I mentioned, with more sevens and also rugby union coming as well. This game making me bite my teeth as well. It's going to be fed in there for Dupree. The ball flies back. It's a penalty to South Africa for the side entry, flopping over the top, and that is going to be the game now. And it does mean that South Africa are going to be winning this one. All they need to do is tap this one, kick it into touch. They're celebrating already. The South Africans, they know what is about to happen for them. All Sullivan Davids has to do, tap this ball, kicks it into touch, and South Africa win 4 in a row. Thanks for the commentary, Hamish. You're a legend as well. Says Russell, thank you very much, man. Rhino has said, great commentating, bro. Thank you very much. Do appreciate all of you guys being here for this one. South Africa, we love you as well, says Michael. Yeah, phenomenal from the South Africans. Once again, they just keep on going from strength to strength, I should say, in the sevens world. But Malaga, it is going to be coming up for the 7th circuit. That is in late January. We will be covering those games on the channel also. So thank you all very much for tuning in. And Hamish, you rock as well, says Telephony Test. Thank you very much, mate. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Our goal is to hit maybe 8,000 subscribers by the end of the day. We're getting relatively close. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm just going to have a quick look. We're sitting 53 away. So we are getting closer and closer by the day. Thanks, boys, as well. And congrats, boys. Says Happy there. And Box are really dominating this rugby competition as well. Says Happy and South African for life. And so close. South Africa really lost it. Happy, they closed it as well. And thanks for the live broadcast, says Sylvia. No worries. And anyone who does want to watch the replay of this whole day of the sevens, it is actually going to be on the World Rugby YouTube channel. They will be showing every single game. So be sure to check that out. If it doesn't have it available in your country, all you've got to do is have a VPN, and then you can watch it from somewhere else. And also, we have got there, Hamish, do you ever sleep on weekends? Not a huge amount. Unfortunately, I do end up pretty much staying up all night, both nights, so that I can do all of the live commentary. So we are going to be continuing on throughout the night. We're sitting 5 a.m. here in New Zealand almost, but we are still going. We're still hyped up, and we still have rugby coming, because we are going to be covering that game between the Stormers and the Lions, which is currently sitting 36 minutes in, and the Lions are about to possibly score themselves another try here. Not quite able to do so, though. We have got their well done Bok as well. And thanks for the live broadcast, says Sylvia. And thanks, boys, says Stanley there as well. Box King at Dubai 2 weeks in a row, says Trunk. So the Box, they were able to do it 2 weeks in a row. And then the Australians, they were able to do it 2 weeks ago for the women's as well. So 2 very impressive sides. Why is New Zealand land out as well? I believe they are, due to COVID restrictions, they are actually going to be coming back in January, though, for Malaga. That is going to be the next 7 circuit that we do get to see, and they will be back. Great Britain will no longer be Great Britain. It will be split back out into England, Scotland, Wales, etc. They will be all breaking off into their individual sides, and I believe we will get Samoa back as well, which is going to be exciting to see how it does go. I'm just going to quickly check the World Rugby 7 schedule, but anyone who does want to know who scored tries in this match, there were actually only 3. And that is how close this game was being. The Australians, it was the try of Corey Toole who was able to get it. Then a brilliant try in the end by Zane Davids down the wing. And then also, who else but JC Pretorius to be able to score the winning one for them as well. Just keeps on going. JC Pretorius, anytime he gets the opportunity to run down the wing or in the midfield or anywhere on the field, he's scoring tries. So it is Malaga. That is going to be January 21st to January 23rd. That will be the next one that we are covering on the channel. And then it is in Seville. That is going to be the week after. Then we have got Vancouver in February. Los Angeles is going to be taking place in March. And then also Singapore, Langford, Toulouse, London, all taking place next year as well. Hong Kong 7's coming back next year as well, says Trunks there. And also go Lions JC as well, says California, and 50 likes come on. You heard the man if you haven't already. Be sure to leave a like on this live stream. Stay tuned for the Stormers versus Lions. More South African rugby for you as well, says Sebastian. So what I will quickly do is I will get that link up so that you guys can tune in for that live stream, pretty much transferring straight from this one to our next live commentary. And that is going to be the second half of that game between the Stormers and the Lions. Should be very exciting and should be absolutely awesome to see how it does go. So we will go like this and we will go like this. But I do appreciate all you guys tuning in for the 7th. It is not kind of, I guess it's one of those series that are always pretty long. You know, it's 2 big days, but you guys always tune in for most of these ones. And a nice streak of 4 Fiji and the All Blacks to chase Box. Now the Goats as well. Excuse the East Box there as well. But yeah, 4 in a row. It's definitely very impressive from South Africa. JC Pretorius, he scored 3 tries, and I swear that's all in the last 3 games. Anytime there is a close match, 2 minutes left on the clock, I am going to him 9 times out of 10 because he is going to be scoring it, and he has done exactly the same there. He even signaled to the bench. He was like, mate, I'm done. My legs hurt. Please take me off this field. I've done my job. I've got us the win. And what's the Discord as well? So Trunks there. And at the chat, I believe we have got a link to the Discord somewhere, but also 4 trophies in a row. Not even All Blacks can get close to this as well, says Happy. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, I don't want to say not the All Blacks, but I think the New Zealand 7 side won 5 in a row. So South Africa now, if they win in Malaga, they will be able to match that one. And then if they win the week after, they will be able to beat it. And I feel like the way that they're playing, they are certainly going to be able to do that. You are the wizard as well, says Sylvia. Thank you very much. And thanks, bro. Keep up the good work, says Stanley. Thank you very much, mate. But anyone who is new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Nonetheless, this is the link to the next live stream. We will be back in a very short moment. But thank you all very much for tuning into this one. I might quickly check what we are sitting at the moment in the game between the URC teams, because if it is halftime, which it is, actually almost is, so it will be the perfect time to transfer over. But thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all